Chinese Taipei pair of Chiu and Wang Qilin, both pairs needing a first win to get their campaign started here in Hangzhou. Now this is the state of Group A, where both these pairs reside, and as you can see, Kim Won-ho, So Seung-jae, and Sabah Gautama and Isfahani already on 2 wins, and that's, as I said, means that they're going to have to get started right now. It is Man Wei-chong and T Kai-wen against Chiu and Wang from Chinese Taipei. Well, they are a fast pair from Malaysia. And along with the likes of Aaron Cha So-yik and Goh Zifei and Nuruzuddin, certainly the 3 in-form pairs under the guidance of Rexy Malaiki and Harry Ip. As for Wang Qilin and Chiu, well, we watched them in action yesterday, Bobby.
Yeah, we did. They put up a good fight, particularly in the middle stages against Kim Won-ho and So Seung-jae. It's a bit of a crunch match, isn't it, as you said?
It really is, yeah. Because
Gautama and Isfahani have recorded a win today already. Kim and Seo have won twice.
Yeah.
So whoever loses this is essentially not going through.
And there's only a very slim chance.
Yeah, and even the winner then has to win again tomorrow. Has to.
Yeah.
To guarantee their spots.
And to be safe, win by a very big margin as well.
I think there's a chance if Kim and Seo win their 3rd match, it could then provide the others with a chance where they've all...
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but
well, that's where the big heavy maths comes in.
It could get mathematical, yeah.
First meeting between these pairs, and that's, I'm sure, down to the fact Wang Qilin and Chiu have only been playing this year.
Dark horses for this event, you know, I think, Wang and Chiu.
Well, let's see what they do in this their 2nd match. And that was Shu Zhu-yun, I should say, in umpire's position. It took a coin toss. She's now taken a big chair as well. She's going to be joined by Su Zhaofeng in the service judge position, looking at Man and T. As I said, very fast pair. That's what most of their game relies on. 26 born on the coast in Malaysia and Malacca. Currently ranked 4th in the world. And when they do get started, then they can certainly deliver the goods. They won the Indonesia Masters and the Malaysia Masters and had 4 semi-final finishes. Malaysia Open, the Indonesia Open, and the Hilo Open. That's how they qualified for this end-of-season event. 25-year-old T Kai-wen, also born in Malacca, so both from the same hometown. Well, it's got to help their understanding a little bit, I guess. But they have rapidly been rising up the ranks, and that was their first result. Gautama and Isfahani, that was the first win for the Indonesians. As for Chiu and Wang, well, they had a couple of wins. Hilo Open and their home open, the Taipei Open, and just one semi-final appearance, and that was at the Kumamoto Masters, the Super 500 event. Chiu, 23 years old, and he generally takes his instructions from this man, the double Olympic champion, who used to play with Li Yang. Wang Qilin, towering figure at 30 years old, currently ranked 16, but as you can see, it's been as high as 2 in the world, and that was back in 2022. Kim Won-ho and So Seung-jae, I watched that with Bobby yesterday. 56-minute loss and 25-23 in the 2nd. That was their purple patch in that match against Kim and Seo, that weren't playing that badly at all. That is a good result in a sense. Obviously the best result would have been winning. There is Harry Ip A man that has, I'd like to say, single-handedly transformed the fortunes of men's doubles, but Rexy Malaiki did a huge job before that and was the man that brought Harry in. So lots of experience on the Malaysian bench.
Yeah, I imagine Rexy is backstage with Aaron and Woyit.
Yeah, that's right. They got two. Malaysia has two entrants. There's confirmation of our umpire and service judge. Two pairs from Malaysia still in the running at the World Tour Finals. That's a situation that a couple of years ago just wouldn't have existed.
On my right, Chiu and Wang, Chinese Taipei. And on my left, Man Chong and TK1, Malaysia.
So ready to get underway.
It's a bit like the mix we were watching for 2 games.
Yeah.
Not sure whose was what, and a big space left. Lovely.
Wang Qilin point once again.
For big guys, they really challenge in that forecourt area nicely.
Yeah, they really are a tall pair.
Tall, but also heavy, you know, stocky players as well, aren't they?
Yeah. You get down well.
I think Wang Qilin and Sursing Jay, for example, they'd be in completely different weight classes if they were boxers.
Oh, yeah, 100%, yeah,
similar
for
height.
sure. Heavy middle, I'm thinking. Wang Qilin's got to be heavyweight. I mean, he's got to be.
Not heavyweight. No.
I mean, I'm looking at his size. I mean, obviously, if he was a boxer, he would be in the gym a lot more. But yeah, I said it's, it's an open question. 3-2, quick points, as we'd expect.
Good defense.
Yeah, just about to say, and again. Man Wei Chong and T Kai Wun waste absolutely no time when they get that attacking initiative and push it through.
Yeah, no real intention from Chiu and Wang to step up and block and follow, so to speak there. Happy just to keep relifting. Got to be careful with that.
Yeah, it's putting a lot of faith in your own defense when that happens.
Yeah, a bit of deception. The drop shots for a well-placed smash, and, you know, it just... I had a coach that used to say, you don't win by defending. You know, unless you're hitting the shot down,
yeah,
how are you going to win the point? You've got to turn it around somehow.
That is actually, that holds true for most sports. That's,
well, not basketball.
No, obviously not.
You want to hit it up.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Netball.
I'm thinking of football, where Greece won. Greece won the European Championships by defending. There are, I said, outliers everywhere, but it definitely in badminton for sure. You're going to need to step up. You're going to need to push forward.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah. Well, after the epic encounters that we've had on court 2, not just today, but yesterday as well, these quick fire points, 2-3 shot points, just feel a little different. I know it's still the start of the match and the start of game 1, but it's very quick turnaround of points.
6-5.
Yeah, quality from Wang, double Olympic champion.
And once again, so much tape you can hardly see his arm.
It must be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
All that tape on your racket arm.
Yeah. guessing it's also got to take a fair amount of time to put on for the match.
Yeah.
Well, based on that low angle that we had just now, couldn't really see what happened with Wang Qilin at the back, but they got the point. They've kept the serve.
Gave Chiu a little tap on the head then, Wang did.
Roughly dragged over to the left side by T Kai-won.
7-0.
Well, the net really is coming into play here. Little tumbles on both sides.
A little grimace on his face, Wang Qilin.
8-7.
Winding up for the big smash and afterwards just rolling that shoulder over.
Well, once again, there's that lift in the top left corner as we see it that Wang Qilin made. And as soon as that came up, I think it was Man Wei Chong that got the first downward smash. And after that, it was wait for the mistake. That's pretty much the MO for this pair.
Nice pressure.
And now they're beginning to get into that fast rhythm I was talking about. 10-7 on the brink of the interval. Man and T beginning to fire into life. Placed well, forces the error.
11-7. Interval.
And it's 11-7 at the break.
It's been good from the Malaysian so far. I like the emphasis on the flat courts and the flat drives. Get the lift and the attack's been getting through. She'll fill them with confidence.
Play.
Another quick fire point. This time falls the way of Chiu and Wang. Well, that was taken straight, I think, in the face by Wang Qilin.
Really clever play from T Kai-won.
Well, he's been placing it so well in and around the body at speed. So the boys from Malacca in Malaysia are pushing ahead. 13-8.
There's a humbleness about these two.
Yeah, they go quietly about their business, it's true.
I like it.
And you compare it to the emotional view of Chen Tangji and Toei Wei when they get fired up. That's what I mean. These guys play with the same intensity, but just never make a sound. They don't. They let the rackets do the talking, I guess is the best way of putting it.
Yeah, even sort of in between points and
Yeah.
Off court, they're yeah, focus on the job at hand here.
It's always a good quality to have. 14-9. So far, that job is being done very well. Well, they missed that chance for Chiu and Wang.
10-14.
But certainly, the run of play has been moving towards the Malaysians, especially in these last 5 points.
A little variation on serve. Struggling to control the length
14.
Yeah.
at the moment. There's been a few out the back.
Well, everyone's looking around. Well, the applause you're hearing is for world number 1, Chiu on court 1. He's playing Cho Tian-chen. Big match for the supporters. But I have a funny feeling that a lot of these supporters in the Hangzhou Olympic Center are keeping an eye on this doubles match. It's got the ingredients to explode. That's the other thing TK1 does very well. He has a great awareness of the flight of the shuttle and is the perfect player to marshal the back line.
Challenge from Wang Chong.
Challengers call out.
Looked out to me, this one.
That's it. That's the most amount of expression you'll get from TK1. That's a quick nod to the coaches. That's it. And a look over.
I think there's a chance there just to towel down, reset, chat with the coach. And maybe that's why they
asked for it, yeah.
Challenge, because he was stood right on top of that net shot.
13-15.
Yeah, they're in the lead. As I said, even if they lose a challenge now, it's the end of game 1. Challenges will be refreshed for game 2.
Yeah, I just think they wanted to slow down for some reason, chat with the coach. That's why they used the challenge. They knew it was out and they challenged.
Well, again, Wang Chong.
Same rally 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, that's another a kind of trait of this pair. If they find a way through, they'll keep trying that spot as many times as they can.
Yeah, I'm more concerned with Wang and Chiu, who have left the same gap. They need to organise themselves so somebody's picking up a certain return.
Well, these points are flying now. 18-13. And the stats.
They barely celebrate, do they? The
No,
Malaysians.
yeah, I said it.
It sort of reminds me of the old days. I say the old days, I mean, I'm only going back 20, 30 years, but
14-18.
nowadays so many pairs, big fist pumps, looking at your opponent, you know.
Yeah, big slaps, hand slaps and everything.
These two just going on court to do the job. Look, no reaction. Next point.
Yeah, 1914, it's the World Tour Finals. They're a game down. You'd expect to see some kind of emotion, but I like it. As I said, you know, it's got that. It's like a Kana Yamaguchi in the singles. And,
yes.
You know what I mean?
Humble.
It's just, yeah, you're so good, and you keep a lid on it.
Well, I think they're going to close out this opening game, and if they do, I want to see how big a reaction we see from them, if any. Nice.
Well, even with that 16th point for Chiu and Wang, yes, the stats are still
16-19.
pointing towards Manatee to take this first game. And that's simply from the lack of errors that they've made. They've been consistent, solid, compact. So I can't see them making 5 mistakes.
There's been a few out the back.
Yeah.
But he made a few mistakes yesterday, didn't he, Chiu, in that match against Kim and Sir.
So it is 4 game points.
Brilliant from T. Oh, bad luck.
Yeah, they do not shy away from the flat exchanges at all.
70-20.
Well, they're narrowly leading in terms of consecutive points. 5 for the Malaysians, 4 for the Taipei pair. Well.
Came out of nowhere. Brilliant shot.
So 2018, I can tell you now, the last time in this game was at 7 points that they had the lead. Since then, it's been all man and T.
Good rally.
Oh, I think that's out. It is, and that's game.
No challenge.
No challenge.
Maybe they were out of challenges. I don't think they were, though.
You're looking for the celebration. It was literally a touch of the hands. As soon as they won, they walked off, and it was just a touch of the hands. That's it. 21-18.
如果他现在故意接两边，我如果50给边线都没有用，有时候可以挡下来，中间闪。如果这边顺风给我们机动，我们给直线那边，我们就准备摸下上去，这边可以继续来，你这样比较顺风一点。我像这样不起高大的去压，其实效果就不错。如果组织进攻起来，你要急就是像这样，这边顺风比较主动给位置给，就前面去摸给。Ya. Ya. Nah, ketiga kayak tadi terakhir main harus ada masuk bloknya. Sebab dia taruh ke tengah aja tak apa. Tet masuk dia masuk gitu. Kecuali kita posisi kita menang di atas kita tekan tak apa. Sekali-sekali boleh. Oke ya. Oke. Ini paksa nih bola tak boleh angkat bola no lifting loh. Ini baru harus main no lifting sama mereka. Ya, kalau yang kiri di depan dia tak boleh netting, dia maju, dia tinggi, you dorong setengah aja, setengah jaga lagi, oke? Banyak kotaan, oke ya? Kalau mereka keras juga gitu ya, kamu jangan gunakan aja, angle-nya. Kalau kamu kurangkan lagi, dia punya bola dapatnya sini kan, jadi bolanya akan nggak sampai. Karena bola ini kalau kita sedikit ya, dia tak lepas. Tapi kalau kita guna ya dia bisa jalan. Ya oke, tembaknya jangan lupa deh, dua-dua di kanan. Begini loh. Nah, oke pegang lagi.
So back on court, dutifully following the instructions of two extremely experienced doubles legends. Wang and Chiu also back on court, and this for them, of course, is not just a must-win match anymore. This is a must-win game.
Second game. Love all. Play.
Man and T can take it a little bit easier now that they got that first game, but not so much.
Service over. 1 love.
As we've said on many occasions today and yesterday, you just can't take your foot off the pedal completely at any point in the World Tour finals. Big hit from Man at the back. Second one big enough.
Service over.
Disappointed with that defense, I think, Chiu. Some things don't change.
Yeah.
Wang Qilin can still smack it.
2-1.
As constant as the rising sun. Wow, that was, I think it was Wang at the net that just outfoxed. Well, as I said, it's a must-win game for them.
Out.
They need to take it to 3. And that is certainly not unheard of. It's been the theme of day 1 and day 2. We've had some fantastic tussles. That's in.
I thought that snuck wide.
Yep, that was the most acute angle. If it stayed in, that is, just by physics alone, an incredible shot. Certainly worth a challenge. Yeah.
Rex is back in the chair as well.
Yeah, noticed that at the interval. He's obviously left Aaron and So on the warm-up court. And they, of course, being a very, very established pair.
Play.
It's a big match for Chiu and So against Yang and Wang from China.
4-3.
That'll be happening on court 1 after the massive men's singles that's happening right now between Chiu and Cho Tien Chen. Big from Chiu at the back. Good from Chiu, mastered that well.
4-all.
Yeah, it was between minds, I think.
Well, this is a good start to game 2 for Chiu and Wang.
Couple of easy mistakes from the Malaysians.
Well, from what I got from the messaging from Harry Ip in the interval, it was broken. It was perhaps slightly shifting their style to start using the width of the court a bit more, not being so central, going left and right. And I think maybe it's that change that they're adapting to now, which Chiu especially has capitalized on.
Service over. 8-5.
Wang Qilin upset with himself for that shot.
6-8.
To be fair, though, to him, it did come in very fast. That's very short.
9-6.
Apart from a few shots out the back in the first, the Malaysians were spot on. They've made a ton of mistakes already in this second game.
Yeah. Well, of course, the one thing I didn't get from that chat from Harry Ip in the interval was why they'd be making a change if they won the first game. I mean, it should be minor things, right? But it looks like they're trying to change their style completely. But I said I didn't get 100% of what Harry was saying. The general point was to start using the flanks more. And let's not forget that Wang and Chiu also had their own interval talk, and they're reacting to that. So, but it has been a marked decrease from Man and T.
Chiu still finding some errors as well.
And they might be trailing Man and T, but they are still within
Nice cross
striking
drive.
distance. Yeah.
8-10. Service over. 11-8 interval.
So, 11-8 at the break.
Paham tak? Itu satu. Dua, you dari servisnya berapa poin you buang nyangkut. Nah, berani dikit kalau you ragu, buang aja ke belakang. Atau dorong sedikit, man. Ngerti nggak? You coba fokus ke sana. Lama sedikit apa? Jangan pegang langsung. Lama sedikit apa? Dorong. Yakin. You mesti yakin. Satu. Kedua, depan harus memang benar-benar pegang. Ketiga, you cari bola di depannya, jangan habis itu lepas. Bola keduanya lepas semua, dia turun lagi, kita yang buka. Paham nggak? You di depan mesti cari bola, paham nggak maksudnya cari bola? You jaga terus, man juga sama, mesti cari bola tuh, pegang jaga terus. You nggak usah kencang, taruh gitu aja. Oke? Ya, come on, ayo.
Looked like a bit of a dressing down then from the Malaysian
Yeah,
coach.
no, that's exactly what I was going to say. I mean, it was, they certainly are not happy with, well, the coaching staff are happy with certain areas.
11-8.
11-8, it's an okay lead. Chiu at match point on court 1.
Service over.
It's always good to just keep an eye on some of the other scores. Big names in big games everywhere you look at the World Tour Finals.
Nice shot.
Chong has
11.
a very powerful smash when he gets into that, when he gets into his hitting zone, which is right there.
It's the accuracy as well there. But the Malaysians terrific in the midcourt.
Yeah, yeah.
Just smooth, effortless, turning the shuttle left and right.
That understanding that you were talking about in the mixed doubles match that wasn't there is here.
Absolutely.
11 all.
So 11 all. T have completed task 1 to tie it up. That seemed to go straight through Tikai Wun's racket.
12-11.
Well, they might be behind. They might be behind by a point or 2 points. But with that first game in hand, they are still close enough, and the pressure firmly on the Chinese Taipei pair. They have to make something happen. They have to ask the questions, and they have to start rattling the Malaysians. Chiu misses at the net.
Yeah, he doesn't have the touch necessarily in that area that the Malaysians have got.
13.
Oh, this is an important point.
Clever. I like that.
Oh, it's just gone long. Challenge coming from Wang Qilin. It looked long.
Got lucky there, the Malaysians.
Yeah, they got really lucky. For a second, it looked like they were in control at that point, and they lost it in the middle. Wang Qilin sends it down the line, and it is close enough for a challenge. But not, unfortunately, close enough to win the point. Well out, well long.
Challenge unsuccessful.
That's 13 all. What an important point that was.
13 all. Play.
Difference between 13 all and 14-12. Chiu and Wang down to 1 challenge, of course. That's
What
in,
a
yes.
wonderful shot.
I actually had to stop and think, is that in? Because the flight of it looked like it was going to go out. But it was delightfully weighted right to the back.
Yeah,
of the court.
deceptive as well.
that was too high, and if you send something like that to Tae-Kai-Won, he's going to smash it back.
Brilliant.
Straight down the middle. Fantastic. And they move ahead 15-13.
Really aggressive in the last couple of points.
Well, I mean, this is, as I said,
13.
one of the first leads. The last lead that they had in this game was at 4-all. I mean, it was, yeah, it was 4-all. Well, 4-3, I guess. Then it's all been Chinese Taipei. Tied it up again at 11.
16.
And since then, it's these clutch points, as they say in basketball, right at the end, which make all the difference, and Man and T have stepped up. Wang Qilin smart enough and experienced enough to know
Service over.
that if the first two get defended, he's going to slightly change the angle.
14-16.
3 big hits as well, isn't it?
Yeah. But it's kind of like grouping when you're down the shooting range. You know,
Yeah.
It's like, you know, just 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch.
Well played. That's better from Chiu.
A fight back from
15-16.
Chiu and Wang.
Tae-Kai-Won just doubting his own little
Yeah.
quality on the net shot, I think. Couple of big points coming up.
Oh, that's well left.
Good call.
Tae-Kai-Won was about to launch himself into the air. In fact, he was probably halfway there.
17-15.
17-15. Pressure firmly back on Chiu and Wang. Well, this is now getting very critical.
18.
Chiu and Wang are staring down the barrel for their second straight loss. And we all know what that means in the World Tour Finals. Fighting for third and fourth on the final day of the group stage.
Fort.
Good
That
defense.
Was, yeah.
Really
that was
nice.
Really good defense from Tae-Kai-Won.
Yeah.
19-15.
Well, just 31 minutes on the clock. This is in stark contrast to the rest of the matches, day 1 and day 2. It has, all in all, been a very comprehensive performance, and I strongly
Service over.
expect Man and T to convert from here. And their compatriots, Aaron Chan and So Week, have just stepped on court 1. Or will be in a couple of seconds.
Oh, through the middle again.
Yeah, we could get this very interesting situation of this match finishes and then Harry and Rexy just walk over to court 1 and take care of Aaron and So.
Yeah, I think they will.
It's perfect timing. Ooh, that was late from Man Wei Chong. Did he slip? Yes.
Service over.
Big slip.
17-20.
3 match points.
Thank you.
Well earned, you could say.
Yeah, they've played well. Very well. I haven't actually seen them play probably more than 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, same here this year. But every time I've seen them play, I've been impressed by them.
Yeah. And I like the way they've just sort of gone about their business.
Just wide from Tae-Kai-Won. So that's one of those match points saved.
20.
Getting close though. 1 more point. This could get quite interesting.
Yeah. I was just about to say. And that's the point. So now it is
19.
close. Chiu and Wang fighting for a third game. They're going to need extra points, of course, Chiu and Wang.
Looking at Aaron Chia warming up on the other court, and he's rallying whilst watching
Yeah,
the other
I
court.
saw that.
He's that skilled. good mid-court battle. It's in.
Oh, he's done it. I was about to say, if you get caught in a flat exchange with these two, that generally they're going to come out on top because they're that fast. And there you go. There's a smile. There's some reaction. Not much. Straight games in 31 minutes at the World Tour Finals, but hey, we'll take it. 21-19 in the second.
Nice sportsmanship from Wang at the end as well there. Well, coach has got one job done. He's off to the other court, I think, to support Chiu and So, but these two, solid.
Yeah,
really solid.
Really solid.
Dark horses for the tournament.
Well, I think you could put that title pretty much throughout 2025 for them, actually, in each of the tournaments they've gone in. But yes, 33-minute win. Comprehensive stuff. They, as we said, quietly went about their business, and their business was of the highest quality. They only went behind a couple of times in the entire match. Now, of course, they're not through yet, because this was a must-win match for both pairs. They now have one win on the board. So, a big win tomorrow, and the mathematics will kick in. There's confirmation of it. 21-18, 21-19 in 34 minutes. Man Wei Chong and T Kai Wun notch up their first win. Up next, it's back to the mixed doubles, and it's a battle for the top of Group A. Zhang Zhenbang and Wei Yaxin against Hiroki Midorikawa and Natsu Saito. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to our continuing live coverage of the World Tour Finals 2025 right here in Hangzhou. And have a look at that. This really is a spectacular city, day and night. The fourth biggest city in China. And as we look at the order of play for day 2, session 2, it's up to the mixed doubles again. Zhang Zhenbang, Wei Yaxin, number 4.